to get what I wanted. And I would say that I liked you, and I did, because you had something that I wanted, and I've done that for a long time. I've done that, and that's all I'll share about that. I had a tore up life, you guys, and I hurt a lot of people. I stole from my family. I stole from my friends. I stole from the police. That's stupid. I've done time for it, dude. Yeah. Lord forgive me. But anyway, that's the life that I live. But here's what's so... I talked about grace in the beginning. That blows my mind. Having lived that life, I'm telling you guys, I've been stabbed, I've been shot at, I've had big, huge rocks thrown at me and knocked on the ground, been robbed, and all kinds of stuff. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. That guy that stuck that knife in my back, I should have died that day. I can't figure it. I can't figure out what happened that day. It was a big boy knife about that big, and the guy stuck it. He hit me so hard with that knife that I went down into the table that I was standing over, and it didn't break the skin on my back. It's wild. It's like it trips me out today. And I've been shot at and all that crazy stuff, man. So all of that stuff went on, and I went on a road trip with a friend coming from Columbus and going to, I ended up in a roundabout kind of way in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And that's where God put me to be able to help me get back on track. I thank God that He did, because I had a lot of friends here in Columbus. I grew up here in Columbus. I had a lot of friends, and I always went back to those friends. I get clean off drugs. I'd go back to them. I'd go hang out with them. And, I mean, if you don't get anything out of anything that I say tonight, you newcomers, you guys that are first coming in the door, maybe you've been here for just a minute, here it is. If you go around the old friends that you had, if they're doing the same thing that they're doing, you're going to end up doing it again. I mean, it is tried and true. I've seen hundreds of people come into recovery and think that they can do that and hang around those old friends that they had. If you lay down with dogs, you're going to get up with fleas. I've tried it so many times that I can't even count them on my hands there. So, and there's a bunch of other people in here. I know for a fact there's a bunch of them in here that will tell you the same thing. You got to break away from those old friends. You just have to do it. And I'll tell you what, there's a family right here that'll wrap their arms around you. You newcomer, grab on to somebody. Grab on to somebody, because we love you. Because we've been there. She is, man. Ain't no way in the world I can hold this stuff in. I'm nervous. I was nervous before I got here. But I'll tell you what, the rocks would cry out if I held it in. Because he didn't save me for nothing. He didn't pull me up out of that pit. I mean, out of the pit, y'all. He didn't pull me up out of that pit for me to just sit on my laurels and not share it. That's right. And y'all have heard, you've been around recovery a while. You know, you got to keep what you got. You got to give it away, and you get more of it. And then you give it away, and you get more of it, and you give it away, and you get more of it. And it just keeps going. It's wow. My cup runs over, and it certainly does. Okay, you guys. Proverbs. Somebody read Proverbs 14:12, please.
There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death.
Man, I'm telling you what, that's one of the verses that changed my life. My granddad sent me a Bible. I was in jail at the time. I still got the Bible today, and there wasn't nothing in that Bible that was underlined except that verse right there. Yeah. There is a way that seems right to man, but its end is death. Have y'all ever done something that you thought, man, yeah, this is great. Yay! All right. And then nosedive. End up something crazy happening. Thinking it's all good. I have this I'll be honest, I have this issue in relationships. The female kind. Yeah. I think it's all great and all good, and boy howdy, I'm supposed to be focused over here, with the Lord, and there I go. But there's a way that seems right to man, but its end is death. I'm here to tell you that relationship road that we get on, that I've gotten off onto in the past has been nothing but a dead end for me, because it took me away from that Matthew 6:33.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Say that again, brother.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Y'all hear that? Seek first. That's where I had it twisted, you guys. I mean, this is like Revelation. Seriously. I had it twisted. I'd seek all that other stuff. And then I'd put God like a watch. It was an accessory to me. My Christianity was an accessory. It was something that I added to my life. Does that make sense? Well, I've done it for a long time, and it's only been recently that I have God has blessed me to be able to understand it even. I accessorize Jesus Christ, that one that pulled me up out of the pit. It's crazy. But as I'm standing in that life, I didn't have a clue. I thought, hey man, I'm doing Celebrate Recovery. I'm going to church every week. I'm going on Wednesdays. I'm helping people out, doing this and doing that and the other, and I had it twisted, y'all. Ripped up, tore up. I did. I thought I was doing the right thing. I wasn't doing the right thing. Jesus said it so well, man, and it's so easy. I missed it for so many years. Seek first the kingdom of God and all these things we have. First. And His righteousness. And His righteousness. That's a part of it too. And He gives it to us. But I got to seek it. Man, oh man. James. This is heavy here.
Give it to us.
James chapter 4. Probably not going to read the whole thing. I was in a relationship one time, and we couldn't get along for nothing. Talked about love a lot. Done good stuff for each other and all. But couldn't get along. Just couldn't do it. I've been through so many relationships like that in my life. Just couldn't do it. And I found the answer, y'all. Found the answer. I mean, the key.
Amen.
This is it right here. This is it. Some of you might connect with this tonight, and I pray to God you do, because this is like the answer. This comes from James chapter 4. Where do wars and fights come from among you? Do they not come for your desires for pleasure that war in your members? Have you guys ever had a fight with somebody that didn't involve